Wait for it. Woo-woo. Woo. Yeah, cool. Hey, hey guys. What the heck? Ah, wait. Oh my God. Quiet. It just doesn't stop. Ah. There we go. Hey guys. Welcome to the welcome. Hey, hey, hey. What's up? Welcome to the Radzone. I'm your host, Party Paul. How's it going, guys? What's up? Welcome to the Radzone. Today, the Radzone, we got some special treats going on for you. And yeah, what's up? Who's in the chat? Kemi Kaiju, Woot, what's up? Kemi Kaiju, Party Paul's in the house. Kemi Kaiju, I got you. It's a new summer home. Kemi Kaiju is my girlfriend. I got me a new summer home together. Me and Kemi Kaiju have our new, got a new, we just got a getaway cottage. This is our getaway cottage. You know, I got paid pretty well when I was working as a ninja assassin. And so I bought a technodrome so me and Kemi Kaiju can retire and visit it and like hang out with Shredder and the guys inside. In the foot, there's our front door. Look at that. We're gonna go and hang out with the foot in that thing. So guys, yeah. Now the eyeball fell off. The eyeball falls off. Okay, that's it. We should have gotten an inspection. We should have gotten an inspector before I put all that money down on that mortgage for the, yeah. Hey, what's happening out here? What's got, where do I get to stay, says Ninjatron. Ninja, you get to stay in the what's it called, in the dungeon area? Hold on. You might have to share a room with you might have to share the room with an unruly brain creature though. Hold on. Who's that brain guy that's living with us? He's like this weird, like, planet that never quite moves. I think his name is Bang or Shrang or name. Stang. What's his name? I don't know. I forgot his name, but it rhymes with those. Ninja, you look at this. You can in this. Oh, the stickers fell off. Seriously, one of the stickers fell off. Oh my goodness. The first act of the Radzone is to stick this sticker back on the Technodrome because you don't want that stuff falling off. What the heck? Why did it fall off? That's mental. Okay, it goes right here in the back area. That's the first order of business, guys. First order of business in the Radzone today is to fix the Technodrome, which is mine and Cammy's summer cottage. Hold on. Oh, that's ridiculous. Why would that fall off? That's so weird. I haven't opened this in a long time. Was it just dry air or something? Hang on. I got it. Whoa, first try. Sweet. I actually got it right back in there. Maybe it was just like, that's strange, eh? Okay, hang on. Let me stick it back in there. Make sure it's like actually. Maybe the surface was. Maybe the surface is too slick. Maybe I need to like get some extra glue or something. But yeah, we go. Let's see. Okay, now it's right back in. Oh gosh, the summer cottage is so big. See, there it is. There's that sticker on the wall there. I stuck it right back in there. Ninja, that's your guest room. That's our guest room for you, Ninja. You're gonna have to share the room with that brain thing. What's his name? Strang, Frank. So that's his name? Or you can stay in the sewer room if you want, Ninja. The sewer room, I promise it doesn't smell that bad. If you can manage it. You're a ninja. You can handle that. You can handle that, Ninja. Okay, let's close up the summer cabin. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that's so weird that I just opened it up and already stuff has fallen apart. Looks like we're gonna have to hire someone to, there's the eyeball again. Gosh, dagnabbit. The eyeballs keep, why? What is this? Okay, you know what? It's fine. Guys, Guys, I haven't even properly introduced myself. If this is your first time here, you're like, what the? You're probably like, what's going on? Why is he doing this? Good evening, welcome to the Radzone. I'm your host, Party Paul, and you've just entered a world of magical stuff. So yeah, thanks for joining, guys. It's gonna be a fun episode today in the Radzone. Let's see here. Krang, James Coleman. Thanks, James Coleman. His name is Krang. Ninjatron, you're gonna have to stay with Krang. I knew that, I was just kind of playing with you guys. But can I put the plants in the cell? Says Kemikaiju, yes you can, with Ninjatron. And let's see, what else? What's everyone say? James Coleman, hello Goober, did make like the construction long haul and remove, reload, and so on? What? You're talking about construction long haul, but I'm not sure what else you're saying. James Coleman. That's okay, maybe it was a typo. Goober versus Gunther says in Ninjatron. Ooh, do I get to fight Gunther for the WWE champion title? What, does Gunther have a title right now? Didn't like, last time I watched it, I guess I'm kind of behind Raw. Last time I saw, what's his name, the Yeet guy. Yeet, oh gosh, what's the Yeet guy's name? I'm gonna get fried for this. What's the Yeet guy's, he crushed, you know, Gunther in WrestleMania, but I know that the title has changed hands by now. Doesn't Seth Rollins have it? Doesn't Seth Rollins always have it? Isn't that kind of the game these days? Greetings, Ninjatron and Kemi, says James Coleman. And Kamikaze says, hi, James. Ninja says, you're a brain creature. Thanks, Ninja. Actually, no, you're not a brain creature at all. Oh, thanks, Ninja. Crap, damn it. Okay, look at, the guy just, you know, Ninjatron, you think he's a nice guy, and then he just takes away the compliments that he typed a second ago. Ooh, ouch, says Kamikaze. Ooh, ouch. James Coleman says, meaning that you moved all your stuff to your new room. Well, actually, thank you, James Coleman. That is the topic of today in the Radzone, because we are still in the process of transforming this whole place into a brand new adventure. We're in the process of transforming my room into a brand new Radzone. Rad room. We're gonna have a brand new rad room very soon. It's just in the process of the teardown, and following the teardown will be the build-up. But the teardown has to happen first, because in order to move things around, I have to actually get I have to move all this stuff away from these shelves and the wall, because these shelves, the big green beautiful shelves I've had for a long time, need to be moved out so new shelves can be moved in. So I'm in the process of reshaping the entire space, which you and I have grown to know and love as the Radzone traditionally. But now it's going to be all new. It's going to be a whole new game, whole new ball game here in the Radzone, my friends. It's going to be super cool. I wouldn't be changing it if it wasn't for the benefit of all. So it is going to be changed in a very good way. It's going to be really positive, really fun. It's going to be a lot more space to fill with even more toys, and I'm going to have my floor back. So that's nice. I can actually have a, you know, floor space again. That's good. That's cool. Now, oh, Ninjatron says Gunther is wrestling in the tournament now. Oh, cool. CM Punk won the title from him at SummerSlam. Cool. Well, that's just great, Mr. Punk. So happy for you, Mr. Punk. Good on you. You know, you just keep proving to the world that you're the best and all that stuff. Just thinking you're the best. Not saying you're not. Not saying you're not. But you know, just like keep things in perspective here. So, okay, guys, we're gonna get right into things. First thing I wanted to share was my alligator hat loves wearing my rainbow glasses. No, the first thing I actually wanted to share was a few things that I have found in my pile of stuff that I haven't shared yet within the past couple weeks. Within the past week, I found something else really cool. You probably saw a bit ago that I found some Garfield paraphernalia, because if you follow my Instagram, if you're not, you should be following my Instagram, also at Party Paul Go or Paul Goober on Instagram. So follow me there, because I was posting there that I discovered a random Garfield house sale where this this dude in his house just filled his house full of Garfield paraphernalia and was selling all of it. It was crazy. So I found it. Hey, Aaron Archer. Hello, robot people. Booyah, robot people. Hello, Mr. Archer. Welcome to the Radzone. And so, as I was saying, yes, the Garfield sale. I found some cool stuff at the Garfield sale. That kind of reignited a weird desire in me to get a few more Garfield things. I was never really into Garfield that much over the years in my childhood. But one thing about Garfield is he was pervasive. He was always present. Garfield was everywhere. And he's kind of always been that way ever since. He's still kind of everywhere. But now all the stuff, all the retro stuff all the stuff that used to be cool that I was aware of back in the day when I was a kid, now that's all retro. And I was like, I had a desire to get a few of those things. So I got a couple of plushies from that guy who had the Garfield sale. I got a few of his books. I showed you a couple of his books. A few of his books I got, I think, last week or the week before. But since then, I found on Marketplace locally a guy selling a whole stack of Garfield books for absolutely like almost nothing. So I went and rounded them up, and really super nice person. So thank you, person on Marketplace who sold me all these Garfield books for a really good price. I love Monday's Ninjatron. I love Mondays. It's because Mondays are rad. Mondays are rad, don't you know? So yeah, and I love lasagna too. So check it out. These are all these Garfield books I got. It's so heavy, my arm's kind of shaking. Look, these are so many Garfield books. So many, and they're all in like varying condition. They're readers. They're not in like minty condition, but I don't really mind that. I got these books mostly just to read and just for nostalgia, because when I was a kid, I loved these Garfield books, but never actually afforded them. At the time I couldn't afford these books because I was actually focusing more on whenever I did get money as a kid, I got Transformers with it, of course. So yeah, so now I've got Garfield 1, Garfield 2, Garfield 3, like I love how all the books were numbered. So these books are so collectible because they are numbered, you know, chronologically, and you can get all of them. Sorry for the backwards text. So yeah, sorry. This is the non-English Garfield collection. This is the Garbly-Gook Pig Latin Garfield collection that I picked up. I mean, it's almost the same. It's almost the same as English. I thought, you know what? When the guy brought me the collection, I was like, you know what? You know, I'm not sure, but you know, I could learn Pig Latin. It's okay. Or I could learn. Sure, sure. Belief rig. There. So, but anyway, yeah, I've got almost all the books up until a certain point. I've got all the first 10. There's the 10th one, and the 11th, and 14th. I got 14. So I don't have 12 and 13. I've got 14. I've got 15. I was actually amazed to find out, like, through buying this stack of books. Through buying this stack of books, I realized there are so many more Garfield. I didn't realize Garfield was still producing these books. He's been doing, Jim Davis is producing these since the freaking 80s, and he hasn't stopped. This is number 17, Garfield Chews the Fat. The number 21, guess how far they've gone up to. I don't even know, but try to guess how far they've gone up to. Number 23, number 25, it's all sparkly. Garfield hits the big time, it says, number 25. Number 29, it's also sparkly. They got number 30, I guess these are the 90s. They started getting more sparkly, 90s stuff. Number 30, that's number 30, so I have 30. I got some landmark issues. 32, so I'm missing 31. But it's just crazy. They got crazier and crazier. This one's probably the mintiest one. 33, super mint. 33, and it's Garfield throws his weight around. It's kind of cute. And then and also this one's at the bottom because it holds the most weight because this is the only hardcover. I didn't even know they made hardcover versions, but I got the hardcover version of number 12. So yeah, I put this one at the bottom to hold up the rest of the stack. But they're freaking beautiful. Yeah, I've always loved Garfield comic art. I always read Garfield comics growing up and the funny papers and newspapers, and I'm like, okay, cool. Well, yeah, let's get this stack of Garfield books. Why not? That's freaking cool. I wouldn't be so interested unless the price was right. It was a small enough price where I was like, it's negligible. It's like, okay, cool. Well, this is nice to have. So that's cool. So I got that. They also gave me a little Garfield bookmark with it too. So really cool. It's also a vintage Garfield bookmark, which is super cool. He says, Tom Nift which also translates into I'm not overweight, I'm under tall. That's what it says too. Man, this whole backwards text deal is like cryptic, isn't it? Actually, it's completely on purpose. I'm purposely warping your brains and I'm reversing your text and mirror imaging your entire universe to make sure that you can't triangulate my location. And you'll never find me. You'll never find me. I learned all these tricks from Ninjatron. He showed me the ways of the ninja. The disappearing ways of the ninja. I disappear. You'll never find me. I'm like John freaking Cena. Oh wait, this thing's too big. This thing has to go off. You dudes, you can't see me. You can't see me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Wait, you know that thing where you can like snap your finger on your finger? There. It's kind of hard. Ouch. Okay. All right, guys, let's get down to business here. Time to. Okay. Time to break out the big guns. It's time to get down to the brass tacks. Okay, let's do this, people. Okay, next thing I want to show you. That's the stuff I acquired for Garfield. It's also related to comics. I got one. Comics are freaking like new comics are expensive these days. I didn't know. I haven't bought comics from the stand in a long time. Me and Kemi Kaiju went out today. Just like we just went. We crossed a local store in our area. We're like, oh, let's just pop in. And I popped there. It's like, wow, it's so cool. So I had to get one comic. So I got one comic. I had to get one comic. So I got one comic, and I was like, well, which one do I choose? And they're all like $6 each now. So they're expensive these days. For me, that's expensive. I'm used to paying $2.50 a comic back in the '90s when I was buying like Image comics and stuff. I haven't collected. Of course, I still collect, but I haven't collected. Consistently since then, modern books since the 90s. But since then, like most of my comic collecting these days is like mostly dollar bins getting retro stuff, which is why I've got all these stacks of comics there. Because that's like all that, like just, it's mostly from retro bins and things that I've amassed over the years. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, but my love for comics has never shrunken, has never gone away, and it's always strong. So the comic I got today was a Turtles versus Turtles of Grayskull issue 4. I didn't get there for issue 1 to 3, so I just got this because I like the art on the cover. It's Ninjatron's favorite, Skeletor, and the inside art is freaking fantastic. I really like the art that they did for, and also. When I was choosing these, I was actually choosing between this and like, I was trying to choose between this and like umpteen dozen other Turtles crossovers, Turtles comics. There's like a Turtles Godzilla, there's a Turtles Power Rangers, there's like all these crazy Turtles crossovers, and I'm like, holy jeez. But I chose this one just because it's like, okay, it's Turtle. I've been interested in Turtles Grayskull for a while, and the art in here is freaking cool. The artist is Freddie E. Williams II, and his stuff is really rad. Like I'll show you, like just some of the art is just really nice in here. It's really sweet stuff. Really cool detail. I like the giant Krang creature, the giant Krang MOTU, the MOTU Krang. This is like, it's really, the art is nice. It's nice. Nice detail. Very talented dude. Oh, look at this one. Wait, spoiler. Sorry, I'm gonna do spoilers if anyone hasn't read this. Spoiler alert. This guy, wait, who's that guy? Okay, evil He-Man tears Krang, evil He-Man tears Krang Frankenstein dude apart. That's freaking cool. Sorry, spoilers. I warned you ahead of time. Fair game. Fair. I warned you. Spoilers. Close your eyes. Close your ears. Okay, let me put this back away. So that was cool. So that's the comic I got. So that's that stuff. Last thing to show you before we get into the transformation process here is I said that I've been saying that from now on I'm going to be showing you a sketch every week, because every week I'm doing sketches now. I'm starting to do sketches again. Very happy about that. And I want to show you my latest sketch because last week I showed you, I think, the shark guy. Who did I show last week? I think last week I showed you, not sure who it was, but I have a sketchbook here that I've been showing you guys sketches every week. So if it's your first time seeing that, then I'm excited to get to show you sketches. Aaron, I'm not sure. Aaron Archer, I think this is your first time being here for a few weeks, so maybe you haven't seen my sketches. Maybe I'll show you the rest of my sketches here as well. And let me see. I'm just checking up the chat here. Awesome Garfield collection. Thanks, Ninja. James Coleman says, guess Garfield's owner John is spelled backwards is Noge. Noge, yes. He says, only comics I'm getting in Skybound, Transformers. Yeah. James Coleman says, I'm only getting Transformers comics, Skybound and Gatchaman. Yeah, Skybound Comics is doing great with Transformers. I'm reading those online, actually, so I haven't been buying those as well. Yeah, whenever I want to, actually, I haven't been collecting comics, but I still read them. I just read them online. And that's a lot cheaper, too. So, and Ninja says, oh, nice, you haven't seen that cover. Cool, you haven't seen this cover. Yeah, it's one of the, I guess it's an alternate cover. That's nice. And Ninja also says, do you know about TMNT and Garfield? You're kidding. TMNT and Garfield crossover. Well, we got it right here. TMNT, Garfield crossover. And Skeletor, and Skeletor's like the hairstylist. He's Garfield's handler. So here's the sketch. I did the sketch. This is the sketch I did this week. Now, I'm going to actually open it up by telling you. Remember last week I showed you all those Bible Man DVDs? I told you how much me and Cammy have been getting into Bible Man. If you have no idea, if you missed that episode and no clue what I'm talking about, Google Bible Man. Just Google it. It's freaking insane. It's hilarious. It's awesome. And me and Cammy have been loving it. So I decided to draw a sketch of Bible Man. And I kind of made him I sketched him with ink first, like pencil, and inked him, and then covered him. This is all pencil crayon. So the colors are all pencil crayon, colored pencil. And I really like how he turned out. He's reasonable amount of detail. I did him pretty quick. He's not like super detailed. I did the sketch in about an hour and bulked up the line work after, and then added the color. And yeah, it took me just one evening to do. So that was fun. He's got his armor, there's some crosses on his armor there and stuff like that. This is what's funny is Bible Man, they keep changing Bible Man's costume. There's several versions of Bible Man's costume in the variety of DVDs and VHS tapes out there, and I just tried to draw his most traditional costume. But yeah, so if you look him up online, you may see variations of this costume, but yeah, this is pretty much one of his main the way he appears. So yeah, thanks guys. I think Kemi Kaiju says righteous dude. Thank you, Kemi Kaiju. James Coleman says great drawing, Goober. Thank you, James Coleman. Ninja says it's not new, it's from the 90s. What, Bible Man? I know it's not new. Did I say it was new? No, it's not new. Yeah, Bible Man's from the, Bible Man's from the 2000s, I think. Wait, or are you referring to something else? Ninja, clarify, please. Oh no, you said TMNT, TMNT and Garfield is from the 90s? Ninja, you're kidding. There is no TMNT and Garfield. Are you serious? I actually doubt your truthiness in this case, but whatever. Anything's possible, I guess, right? For Aaron Archer, just because you haven't seen, I think you haven't been around in the last couple of weeks, I'll show you some of my other sketches, Aaron Archer. I drew this sketch for a buddy. I've been sketching once a week because I go to this sketch club called the Comic Coven, where a bunch of people, we just get together and sketch together. So this is someone else's character, and I really liked the way it looked. So I asked him, I drew my own version of his character. So it's not my character, it's my friend's at Comic Coven. His name's Glenn. Really cool dude. Really creative guy, and I think his character's name, this guy's name is like Grimlore. He's like a bad guy, kind of a Spawn-esque, but like neon and stuff. It's really cool. So, and then a couple other sketches from previous weeks. I did this ninja, like a turtle, like a kind of a turtle robot tank car thing. Kemi Kaiju prompted me. She just said, "I want you to draw a turtle car tank." Tank treads. She said, I think she said tank treads and turtle, and I just went nuts with that. And oh yeah, here's one of my favorites. I made Kemi Kaiju also prompted me. He's like, I didn't know what to draw, and she was like, make me a shark man. And I was like, so I made a shark man, but I made him a cybernetic. I made it like just a shark man is too boring. Like just plain old shark man. That's just typical. So I made a shark man with a cybernetic tentacle arm, and he's also a member of the NWO. Yeah. Just so you know. So he's a hammerhead shark with cybernetic tentacle. Yeah, so I like it. I'm really happy with that sketch. And so that's a few of those. So yeah, there you go. So that's from previous weeks. So okay guys, that's good. Thanks for hanging with me as I show you that stuff. And thanks for your positive comments. Ninja says, yes, I'm serious. TMNT X Garfield is real and NECA is making a figure of it. You're kidding. Wow. Ninja, I want to see, who else wants to see TMNT X Garfield? That's, okay, Ninja, I have to find that. I gotta find it online. I guess it exists, okay. That's cool. I'm down. I'm game. Okay, now, we're gonna start. Okay, now we're actually opening up to tonight's feature presentation, our feature part of the Radzone, which is packing up all of my Masters of the Universe figures. All of my Masters of the Universe figures, which, and GoBots, if we can get to GoBots too. So, okay, let me just see here. I'm gonna move some things aside. So basically, as you can see, I've got a bunch of, okay, we're not touching this stuff here. This stuff is gonna stay in that shelf because I don't think I even have to move that. So, because my whole point is getting rid of these green shelves, which these all inhabit, these are in front of. So we're going to put away all these GoBots and the command center. We're going to put away all of these Masters of the Universe figures and Castle Grayskull. So it's a lot to put away. It's like, I want to be really meticulous and really careful with it, because these guys are like, I love these guys. These guys are like some of my grails. I've always been into the original MOTU, and especially since I have Castle Grayskull. It's freaking awesome. I've always loved this stuff. So, and my GoBots, of course, I mean, I love the GoBot Command Center. Just, I wonder if I do, let me see if I actually have batteries in the part that makes the sound. Let me just see. Yep. There, you see it? I'll do that again for you, because that's so cool. There you go. That's the GoBot Command Center. I love that thing. I wish Castle Grayskull had lights and sounds, the original one. I always kind of thought it did as a kid, because I never owned it as a kid, and I kind of just thought, well, this kind of something of this caliber should have lights and sounds going crazy on it, right? But no. And as you can see, I've done a lot of things with my Masters of the Universe play sets with my display. I put Skullgrin there in the corner. Skullgrin and what's that guy's name? Wave Rider? No, wait, I forget which Pretender guys these are, but I forget his name. Nodlator? No. Oh man, I'm forgetting those names. If anyone knows, who's this guy's name? The blue guy, the blue Pretender. Anyway, but I've got Skullgrin there, and I've got Ultimate Warrior up there. I did a few variations. You know, I partnered my He-Man figures with, a few other guys that kind of fit the bill as far as size and vibe is concerned. And I even put down here, I've got some GoBots lined up here in front of the last crew, the last crew of Grayskull there. These guys at the back. And then before it goes into the area of, Gobatron here, the GoBot Command Center, I've got I like how I put all these guys. I really enjoyed this whole way that I'm going to move this here. You know what? First I'm going to move these massive dudes out of the way. There's this big, huge Power Rangers guy that's been sitting here for ages. This guy here, he's big and he's this crazy, this guy. It's crazy. It's crazy Power Rangers, dude. He's just so freaking cool. So I've had him here forever. I'm going to put him over. Okay. He stopped. Okay. I'm going to put him over there so he won't be in the way, because he's big. Okay. And then this other Power Rangers guy, I'm going to take him out of the way too, because we're not attending to them today. And I just realized I've got this cute, cool Pete's Dragon book in the corner. I love Pete's Dragon, so I also had this book just sitting there. Very cool. So he could just actually stay there too. Okay, let's put this back up. Zook. Okay, now we're gonna make a nice little. We're gonna show off. We're gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show off all my display here before we put them away, because because the Radzone is all about enjoying the toy. So check it out. I'm just gonna kind of give you a view of the display that I have here, because this is the first time I've actually been able to show the display so close up, because in the past this has all just been background material, and I had so many toys on the floor you couldn't see all this before. So check out, this is the whole command center with all my dudes in there. It's just giving you an elevator tour. Super cool. I love the bug guy, whatever his name is. Oh my goodness. And this guy there, a few of these GoBots guys, a few of these guys are literally they're some of the first robotic toys I ever owned, even before Transformers stuff. Okay, and then we're gonna go scooch over this way. And let's see, I'm gonna show you guys the display here as we move forward. And let's see. Okay, so yeah, basically, as you can see, I've got some cool GoBot, some GoBot-esque figures down here. There's this weird, teal guy. I don't know who he is, but he's super cool. And I got one of those little Transform Mini Pretender guys down there. Very recent release. And some more cool vintage original GoBots down there. Pathfinder, this fat truck guy, and Rescue. And then we got Loco at the back here. Train guy, got him right at the back, Loco. And then and then behind them is some Masters Universe figures. We got Man at Arms back there, Tila, Ram Man, and Thunder Punch He-Man, which is so cool. I love Thunder Punch He-Man, so cool. And then let's see here. Let's just raise the roof. Second story, second level mass of the Castle Grayskull collection. Now we've got some cool guys here. Oh, this part of the Castle Grayskull fell down. You know how like basically Castle Grayskull came with all of those Castle Grayskull came with those cool like cardboard cutouts and stuff. So this guy, I look, okay, well, might as well just take it out. But yeah, this cardboard cutout, I actually got him with the Grayskull. I got Castle Grayskull secondhand. I got him years ago, but this guy actually still had the original cardboard cutouts that came with it, which is super cool. Because I honestly think these cardboard cutouts make the playset. They make it look as good as it is. I don't think it would look as good without those cool extra bits of art, like actual, they're just wonderful art. So there we got, back here we got Mosquito, which I love. I love the original Mosquito. We got Many Faces. We've got, what's the guy? Oh, that's my nose. Roboto. And Evil Lynn's back there too. Hang on, let's put this down so you can see a bit like, there we go. Got Evil Lynn back there. And we've got that spinner guy, that guy who spins. What's his name? Cyclone? Cyclone, I think it's Cyclone. And I've got the gun thing. And then over in the other area, the second half of Grayskull, we've got some of the heavy hitters. We got Trapjaw and Webster. I love Webster. I've always loved the Webster guy. Oop, don't poke. The Webster dude. And at the back, I've got Beastman, which I just acquired all his armor for it, which is cool. And I've got Skeletor in the seat there. Skeletor is like, oh, I always have loved the original Skeletor. This is not my original. I got rid of my original way back in the day. I don't know why, but I trashed, like I threw out my original. It was a dumb move, but I lost my original Skeletor, and now I've got this one. I've had this one for many years though, still. And I'm gonna actually move. We're gonna move up again to the top floor, and on the top floor here we've got Buzz Off and Mossman. I love Mossman. I got this great. Oh, he's so sticky. This great like specimen of Mossman. Well, not actually just a few years ago. Just actually since in the past 3 or 4 years I got him online. It's actually very good. His flocking is actually not bad. All things considered, his flocking is still in great shape. And I also, I've had a few Mossmans over the years. I actually had one and gave one to Kemikaiju as a present because Mossman is like Kemikaiju's favorite He-Man figure. So Kemikaiju also has a Mossman, and then I've got this cute little guy. This he's like the little guardian. I think it's cute chibi movie Bone Crusher from the Transformers Michael Bay film. So I just put him on top there as a little. I'm angry. He's just angry. He's just an angry Castle Grayskull guardian troll goblin guy. And then, as you can see down here, is also one of the pieces of art, the little shield with the axe and the laser gun there. That's one of the pieces of art that's in Castle Grayskull. Wait, where is it? Yeah, right there. Just point to it there, right there. That art. It's so cool because, like, dude, it's like even just what the art is. Like, check it out. I love how He-Man was always known for mixing medieval with modern, like magic with medieval. Medieval with technology. Sorry, like magic with technology. So you got the skull, you got the mace and axe and shield, but also freaking laser guns just beneath it. So it's got laser guns on a wooden bench and an axe and a shield. So completely weird mix of tech and old school magic stuff. And now we're gonna go down here to the first level where we're gonna see what I got here on the let's see. Hold on. Gonna go on the first level and gonna give you guys some vertigo here. So on the first level, we've got a little mini Rey Mysterio. Little mini Rey Mysterio. We've got Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior, he's hanging out with MOTU. He's hanging out with the dude. He's hanging out with Clawful. Ultimate Warrior's hanging out with Clawful. And at the back we have Merman, and you probably can't see, it's very dark, but it's Fisto. And then behind Skullgrin, you know what, I'll just move these guys because we're gonna move these guys anyway to get them out of here. Oh, I also gotta move these guys beneath here, but okay, yeah. Okay, so here we go. So beneath, take out, oh yeah, also got a little RC, got my little chibi RC down there. She was just hanging out with the dudes. But okay, let's move over that dude and move over Skullgrin, because they're not part of this universe. But Skullgrin, look, I mean, Skullgrin totally belongs with the Masters of the Universe, right? I mean, he's a skull, and crap. He's a skull, and he grins. He's a, yeah, so what a happy skull. So he belongs with the crew. But now, you can see who's back there better. I've got, what's that guy? Jitsu? Yeah, Jitsu. Jitsu's back here, and he still has a really nice, his claw is, or his hand is still really well chromed. And at the back there is Fisto. Because really, whatever. Who cares about Fisto, right? He's cool. So, I think that's the whole crew. Oh, but also at the bottom here, check out below here, we got Bumblebee. I got to get Bumblebee out of the way. Slumblebee. And we got a little spy. Raphael's spying on the gang. He's just sitting there. He's kind of eating too much pizza. Got My Little Pony down there. And I've got the slime pit. The slime pit I was storing down at the bottom there too. So it's the original slime pit with Stinkor in there. So Stinkor is also my figure. I decided to put Stinkor. Stinkor's permanent home is in the slime pit because, you know, why not? Wait. Stinkor. I love Stinkor. So Stinkor's making friends with his dude. So, okay, let's get this back up here, okay? Okay, guys. All right, so, yeah, it's hard to maneuver the camera like this. This is work. Okay, dudes, and as you can see, this whole shelf is empty. So this shelf is completely empty, and we're gonna be doing the same thing here. So once we're done with this stuff, it's gonna look just as empty as that shelf, and we're gonna move everything eventually into a brand new space, a whole new world. It's gonna be awesome. So let's begin. I have a box over here to put all of the figures into. We're gonna set this up so that we can all hang out together while I purge the space. Purging the space. Okay, this is gonna be awesome, you dudes. Awesome, dudes. Radical dude. Okay. They're my friends. Mwah. Too much teeth. I can't help it. Hey, man. Hey. Okay, we're gonna put those guys down there. Oh, let's see what's happening in the chat. Is there anything else happening in the chat since I've been talking a whole bunch? Let's see here. And let's see here. We got, oh, even Ninjatron doesn't have vintage Skeletor in his collection. What? Ninja, where's your vintage Skeletor, bro? Oh, James Coleman says Vamp. Vamp is the name of that cool GoBot. Yes, Vamp is one of my favorite GoBots. And yes, Kami Kaiju says, I love Moss Man. Yep. Thanks, Kami Kaiju. Yeah, Moss Man's awesome. So, all right, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. We're gonna put this in just the perfect way. So it's gonna be, well, geez, there goes my rainbow glasses. Okay, we're gonna put this all sitting pretty. So we got a whole situation going here with the box and the stuff, and oh dear, and I'm gonna, yeah, here we go. Okay. Gonna make it so you guys can see all the action here as I put away my masters. Okay, here's my box. Nice big, nice comfortable box for all my dudes. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, my masters. You're going to a good place. I don't think they believe me. You're going to a good place, guys. All right, we're gonna do this. Okay, Pony pony, and the last thing I want to do is anger the pony, and also the Uniboo. Remember the Uniboo? Unilabubu. Unicron has a Labubu friend now. If you know, you know. Go check back like 3 or 4, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 episodes from today. Yeah, we call him the Uniboo. So, guys, this is kind of like a weird. This is kind of like strange for me. Like I actually do not. I'll truth be told, I don't enjoy the process of doing this because I feel like in this process, I feel like part of this process is kind of like me accepting a sort of loss because I'm tearing down what once was, what is. I'm actually this to me, this is like to date, this is the most beautiful display I've ever had, that I've ever made. And I've been so proud of this whole display that I've made for that I've had here for several years. It was hard enough to take down that first shelving unit of all my Transformers sitting there. But now I've got to take apart all, it's a bit of a, it's not that easy. That like I want this to be, I'm trying to streamline this and make it as quick as possible. Just kind of out with the old, in with the new, as far as like display is concerned. But as you know, I'm a preservationalist. Preservationalist, is that? Yeah, I like to preserve things. And so sometimes I get attached to stuff, especially the way things look, like my setups. I get attached to the way. I guess I'm a creature of habit. I like routine. Well, sort of. I like routine when it comes to. I like comfortable routine. So I've made this display. It's become comfortable. It's something I've gotten used to. It's been kind of, it's been my environment for the past 4 years or so. I think I've had it like this even. I think it's been about 4. No. Yeah. 3 years, 3-ish years, 3 or something, because I did this, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so it's time to change it. It's time to change it up. So, and there's a layer of dust to prove it, because I haven't really dusted much. So there's a layer of dust to prove it, that it's been here quite a while. So now we're gonna begin. Let's begin with getting our Ziploc bags, because each character is gonna go in their own Ziploc bag to protect it. We're going to start with Skeletor himself. This is going to be hard. Okay, I'll make him a bit closer so you can see all the process here. So, Skeletor, taking from his throne. Skeletor, he was in the throne until now. I guess I just dethroned Skeletor. So as you know, my G1 Skeletor. G1, I just call everything original as G1. So G1 Skeletor, I'm not even going to take out his weapons. I'm just going to put them right in the box, right in the bag. Because I will put them back sooner rather than later. Like everything I've packed up, it's not for long-term storage. This is just literally going to be stored for maybe a week until I can get everything packed away and then move out the shelves and put in new. So maybe, well, a week is me saying it's going to take a week. That's me being very hopeful, but I think it's going to take longer. But we'll see. It's all part of the process. Here we've got Trapjaw. Trapjaw is going to go into the bag now. I've got all of his parts, so that's cool. I like that I've got all sorts. His laser gun, his claw, and his hook, all that stuff in there. Yep. So Trapjaw goes in there. Just make him put his arms, make it easier to stuff in a bag. I'm going to stand them all up in the box to make it kind of easiest to just get them all. Maybe I should just make them lying down. Maybe it's easier to just make them all lying down. But I don't want any of their weapons to get. Okay, I'll put Skeletor's. Maybe I should put the weapons in a separate bag. Maybe I should put the weapons in. Yeah, you know what? I'll put the weapons because I know all their weapons. I know where all they all belong. So I'll just throw the weapons in a separate bag. That's what I'll do. I'll just put the figures. I'll put each figure into a Ziploc. I'll put each figure in a Ziploc, but I'll just put the weapons in a separate bag so their weapons have no chance of getting mushed around or something. Except for Trapjaw, his weapon's going to stay in there. But I don't want the weapons getting mushed or mashed. So, okay. Next, let's put away Webster. Webster is super cool. He still has his fully functional hook thing, grappling hook, it's his whole system in his backpack still works. Well, I assume it does. I last tested it like a long time ago. I've had this for many years, but he's in great shape. He's dusty. He's dusty, but he's in great shape. So I still have. So he's great. So yeah, a leg web store. I don't know why he's kind of like a B, he's a B lister. A B lister as far as characters go, but I've always thought he was super cool. So yay. Yay, yay, yay. So Webster's gonna go in the box. And yeah, good. Now, third guy, Beast Man. I'm just gonna go from the art's falling down. The art just fell down, but it's, yeah, the art, there's the art. There's that art I was talking about with the cool laser gun and the shield. Super cool. Shield, axe, mace, laser guns. Yep, that works. Okay, and here's Beastman. Beastman is in really good shape actually for what he is, for his age. The armor's not torn apart. Actually looks pretty decent. So really cool. I like how Beastman looks. He's very nice. Beastman. He's my prom date. If Kamikaiju doesn't show up to prom, Kamikaiju misses prom. Beastman's my backup. But she'll show up. Cammy will show up. So, because she wouldn't want me to be stuck with Beastman. So, yeah. Right, Cammy, Kaiju. Next, we're gonna do Roboto. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. His features still work very, very beautifully. I love his weapons. I have all his weapons. But they're in someplace else right now. His weapons are probably in another Ziploc bag somewhere. But yeah, I've got all his pieces somewhere else. Kamikaze says, "Don't make me jelly." Don't make me jelly. I won't. Okay, I won't, baby. I won't make you jelly. Okay, there. That's down there. Now, the next one is going to be Manny Faces. He's got his gun too. Manny Faces is awesome. Manny Faces is super cool. Manny Faces, he's a creature. He's a man with faces, and he's a robot. Super cool. I love his beast face the best. He's got the best beast face. Super cool. So Manny Faces, really, really nice. Really nice guy. I was actually really surprised to find out Manny Faces was a good guy. I didn't think, back in the day, I didn't think, because he's so, he's this grotesque dude. I thought he's definitely a bad guy. But I guess I was just judging books by their covers, So let's see. Okay, cool. Everyone still with me? Still with me, guys? Yeah? Give me a shout out to let me know if you're seeing out of any of these figures you're seeing, who's your favorite figure from these guys you're seeing? Like, I can tell you this guy, Mosquito, is actually my favorite figure as far as his notoriety, I guess I have a whole bunch of favorite. I got a lot of my figures are favorites, but Mosquito's so unique. He's so unique. He's so crazy, and his blood part still works. Check this out. His blood things. I'm just suck his blood up, and his blood. Oh, Kamikaiju says, "Party Paul, you're my fave." Thank you, Kamikaiju. I'm Kamikaiju's favorite action figure. Look at that. So that's Kamikaiju. You're my favorite action figure too, next to Mosquito. Mosquito's my favorite action figure. Because look, his blood still squirts. His blood still works there. So cool. Oh, wait, that's my phone is telling me. What the? Hang on. 1 second, guys. There we go. Okay, so yeah, Mosquito. So I think it's so cool that I love that his actions still works. So cool. Well, guys, we're in crunch time now. We're in crunch time. We're gonna keep going. Okay, Mosquito in the box. Now, next. Let's get moving. Mosquito is Pixel Dan's favorite. Oh, cool. I like Pixel Dan's awesome. And I've got Evil Lyn. Evil Lyn this is an original Evil Lyn. Surprised I got it. I didn't expect to find an original Evil Lyn in this good shape. It's not discolored really. Like usually I see Evil Lyn with kind of gross like marks all over, like markings on her skin parts. And she's really yellow. Is that the way she actually is supposed to be, is yellow? Is that her original color? Because that's the way I got her. She looks like she's in good shape though. So I like Evelyn. Evelyn's cool. She's just like, you know, obviously very different as a female bodied figure, but she's really slick looking figure. It's really cool. But I have no accessories for her. And of course we got this dude Cyclone, and his little lenticular thing is perfect. His lenticular chest is in perfect condition, which was a big deal to me. That's why I got him really, and he spins. He's the spinner. I love his spinning action. Woo! See if I can get him into a really good spin. Hang on. Oh, I'm still getting dizzy. Wait, getting dizzy. Go other way, other way. Oh no, don't do that. Oh, the dizzy. I'm gonna hurl. I'm gonna hurl. I'm gonna hurl. No, you won't. Yeah, go the other way. No, not the other way. I'm gonna hurl. I'm gonna hurl. I'm gonna no. Okay, yeah. So that's Cyclone. That's his job, is getting dizzy, getting busy, getting dizzy. My shizzle for my nizzle. Yo, dizzy, drizzy. Yeah. So, he's going in. He's going in the plastic. There. I like how Masters of the Universe figures are also very, they're fairly like, what's it called? What's the word for it? Like, pretty sturdy. Like they're pretty good figures to like just. They don't break that easily, which is nice. Not like 80s Transformers that you know would break very easily. You just bend a hinge the wrong way and out pops an arm or something. But so yeah, so Master Universe figures were like more like just they're really durable, just made for horseplay. So speaking of horses, here's Clawful. I think I put his thing up there. So yeah, Clawful has this weird looking mace thing, and he's got claws for hands, right? You get it? You get it? Oh, my mic stopped. Oh no! Did my mic stopped? Did it stop? Uh-oh. Can you hear it? Or did it totally stop? Am I back on? Uh-oh. I just heard my mic stopped. Yes, Evelyn is yellow, said Kamikaiju. Is my mic back, guys? Let me know. I took it off. I put it on the box to see if it worked better. Does it still work, you guys? Oh, sound was muffled. Oh, really? Okay. Is it better now, guys? Sorry. Wow, I put it on the box and the sound was muffled just by being in the box. Does it work now? Oh, Impactor Productions says, I have returned. Can you please let me know, Kamikaiju, if the sound is back to normal now? I just want to be sure. Just want to be sure. Welcome back, Impactor Productions. I have returned, he says. And he says, we hear you loud and clear. Thank you, Impactor Productions. And Kamikaiju says, now good. Thank you, Kamikaiju. I just tried to put it on my box, but I guess I tried to put it down here, but I guess it's not good enough. I just don't like how it hangs off my shirt. It's all weird. Okay. Hello, Impactor, says James Coleman. So yeah, there we go. Clawful. I love his face too. He's a lovable dude. Okay, Clawful gets in the bag. Now, the next figure will be the Ultimate Warrior of Masters of the Universe. Well, okay, no, this is legit because they made Masters of the Universe a long time ago now, years ago now. Masters of the Universe had a crossover with Masters of the Universe had a crossover with WWE. So this is legit. So we can say that he's a Masters of the Universe character. Yeah, so I really like this figure of Ultimate Warrior. He's cool. He's going in the bag. He's going in the bag. He's going to hang out with Clawful in there. He's going to hang out with Clawful in the bag. And I'm going to put this here. No, yeah. No. I'm going to put this here. Okay, Clawful and Kamikaiju walk into a bar. Clawful says, wait, Kamikaiju's like the best person I know at puns. Kamikaiju. Okay. No, Ninjatron and Clawful walk into a bar. Ninjatron says, hey, Clawful, what's happening with you these days? What's new with you? And Clawful says, I need the punchline. I need somebody to give me a punchline. Tammy Kaiju, do you got a punchline? And here's Jitsu. Jitsu, he's the Asian Fisto. Oh yeah, hiya. Is Fisto the American Jitsu? Actually, I guess I shouldn't say that Fisto's American. I don't know. Fisto may not be American. He could be Norwegian. Fisto could be a Norwegian guy or like Turk. Actually, maybe he's Turkish. He kind of looks. He could be Persian. Could be Persian. Like a Persian dude. Looks cute. So maybe Persian Fisto. So Asian. So yeah. So whatever. They're distant brothers. They're distant relatives. They're so cool. I like them. I like how they both have the same gimmick, and they're fun. Fisto and Jitsu. Let's box up Fisto first. Oh, Fisto, fist. I'm gonna fist you. I'll fist you good. Yeah. Whatever. I said that. It's fun. Don't imagine anything beyond the words I use. Just trust the words I use are as plain as day and meaning only what they mean in the moment that I say them. Fisting. Fisto is fist. Fisto uses his fist to fist everything. Blah blah. Okay, there. Now, what's people saying here? James Coleman still says, I still have the Ultimate Warrior. Oh, you have the MOTU Ultimate Warrior. Cool. I never got the actual MOTU version. And Impactor says, hello, James. And oh, nice. Okay. Kami Kaiju finished the joke. So the joke was Ninjatron and Clawful walk into a bar. Ninja says, hey, Clawful, what's new with you? And Clawful says, just got some new toys at the prawn shop. Oh my God, Kami! Bang, bang, boom! But I'm ching. Kami Kaiju is a brilliant pun artist, ladies and gents, bots and cons. I love it. Thank you, Kami Kaiju, for sharing your gift with us, sharing your gift with the world, sharing your gift with the Radzone. Fisto goes in the bag. And now Jitsu. Jitsu, no, I will not go in the bag. You cannot hold the power of Jitsu. Jitsu. Not Kung Fu, but Jitsu. Hiya, hiyoya, hoya. But nope, sorry, Jitsu, you're going in the bag. Going in the bag. And, oh, wait. Ninja says, oh, Ninja also tried to finish. Ninja finished the joke too. Ninja says, I'm in a pinch. Okay, cute. That's pretty good too, Ninja. Like, Ninja says, what's up with you? What's up with you, Clawful? And Clawful responds, I'm in a pinch. That's cute. I'll give you an A for effort for that, Ninja. That's pretty cool too. But I like Kami's joke better. That's okay. You guys did good. Thank you. You guys both did good. Kami Kaiju says Fisto looks like a Kozak. Fisto looks like a Kozak. What? Is that a what's a Kozak? That's not Ukrainian, is it? Ukrainian Kozak is. I knew a Kozak at school, but it was spelled with a K. I knew a Kozak in elementary school. Shout out to Lindsay Kozak if you're watching the Radzone. I went to school with Lindsay Kozak back in elementary school. I love Merman because of his ridiculous looking sword. Looks like a pickle, like a corned pickle, like cross like an infected like some kind of infected sea urchin. It looks vegetarian. His sword. It's just weird. I like it a lot. It's really cool. So we're gonna. Oh crap! And his sword just. Oh geez. Oh wow. His sword just snapped. Or no, I'm gonna say it was like that before. Holy crap. I think the plastic has become very brittle. Did this just snap now? I just like this part. This part may have just snapped now. Oh, I think it did. I'm not sure. Whatever, it's okay. It's a tiny little thing. I will put that aside and fix it with some kind of glue later on. Maybe. So yeah, Merman's still got it. He's got his little upside down bow tie there too. What is with this thing, that bow tie thing? Whatever it is. But anyway, yeah, I also like Merman's just, his expression, you can't beat his expression. Oh my God! Merman's expression is the best. So, okay. So that's Merman. Now, guys, let me see here. I know that we are actually probably just at the limit today. Did my bro ever show up? Like, bro Dan the Man? Did Dan the Man show up in the chat? Because I know Dan the Man says he would probably be showing up tonight. Just want to see if Dan the Man's in the house tonight before we sign off, because I think we're going to be signing off soon. It is now, oh no, actually, well, we're only 1 minute. We're 1 minute over. That's cool. We got time. We're going to go a little bit over to keep on putting some guys in the shelf. I'm going to move some GoBots over here so I don't knock them over by accident. So we got GoBots here. I'll show you the GoBots too. I think we're probably going to be able to get to some GoBots too today. Now, here's another cool figure that I just recently got, like within the past couple of years. Tila, and she's complete Tila. She's cool. I like her, like her colors, her build. She's just really cool. Like for a female character, she's rad. I really like how she looks. Really cool. Oh, James says, we're going to catch some Z's. Have a good night. Have a good night, James Coleman. Good to have you in the Radzone, bud. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to have you with us. So, okay, I'm going to slip out, very gently slip out Tila's staff. It slips, because her hand is a closed hand. You actually have to slip it out like by taking it out all the way like that. So there's her cool snake staff. And I could just keep her shield on, I think. I'll keep her shield on her hand there. And Ninja says, damn, girl. Yeah, damn, girl. That's right. Hey, she's mine, Ninja. She's mine. I've got her in the bag. I've got her tagged and bagged, Ninja. You keep your paws off my Tila. But you can have She-Ra though. Oh, by the way, I have already bagged She-Ra. She-Ra has already been put into storage. She's not going to cause any more trouble here. She-Ra is done making trouble. So thank goodness She-Ra's out of the picture. That two-timing She-Ra making trouble in my whole universe here. She's made so much trouble in the Radzone set. Not having that anymore. Okay, and also one of my faves. I love Man-at-Arms. He's, again, one of the very first figures to ever come out from the Universe line, but he is so freaking cool. He is just such a cool figure. All that crazy armor all over him. One of a kind, like very unique figure because of his armor. I also managed to get one. This was very good condition, very like top condition. No paint wear at all on his face, on his head. Super good, super amazing condition Man-at-Arms. So yeah, super cool, super cool. I'll take out his mace and put him in the bag. Go in the bag. Man-at-Arms in the bag. And let's see here. Put him down here. Okay, that's kind of layer one. I gotta make a second layer now. Ninja says, okay, I just read that Ninja said something. Ninja said, damn girl, yowza. It's okay, I got my own Tila. In fact, I have more than one. Congrats, Ninja. Happy for you, bro. Happy for Ninja. And also, I think my very first figure I ever got, my very first Masters Universe. Now, this is not my original. Again, I got rid of my original for some reason. I no longer have my original Ram Man, but this is the closest I have to an original Ram Man. It's, he's in great condition. Even has his silver cufflinks, which is also difficult to find him in good shape, especially. So I am happy that I have a Ram Man with original cufflinks, and he's really good, really cool. So yeah, Ram Man, he rams stuff, he rams things. Whoop, what the heck? Uh-oh. There, he's kind of stiff. He's a little bit stiff. I was like, did I just break Ram Man? Ram Man, he's gonna ram you. You know, he's just gonna ram you. That's what he does. That's what Ram Man does. He's my little ramming friend. So there. Now, yeah, who's still here? We still got some hangouts. We still got some people hanging out with us here. We've got one more Masters figure. One of my, I think I keep on saying it's my favorite. I have so many favorites. So let's get his fist out of his shield here. Well, okay. He holds onto his shield pretty well. But this is Thunder Punch He-Man. And in his shield, hang on, let me get his shield off. There. In his shield, I love how his shield also holds his gold sword. So it's really cool how, and the shield is so shiny, such good shape. Really shiny shield. Shiny shield. So that's Thunder Punch He-Man's shield. And Thunder Punch He-Man, he's so cool. He actually still works. I don't have any caps installed right now in his back, but he's fully functional. He's a fully functional Thunder Punch He-Man. He's so cool. And he's also in pretty good shape. His chrome is still intact on his chest. I really like this figure. He's so cool. Again, a figure with a gimmick that was really a gimmick that worked, a gimmick that was really cool. You put caps in this backpack here. How do you open it? That's the one thing. You get like wine. Yeah, and you would change the caps by spinning this knob, and it would change the caps. So, but yeah, you open it up by, there you go. Push it upwards, and then it pulls out. There you go. So you put the caps in there, the really rolly thing, and yeah, and then when you spin that knob, it would change the cap. So you have a fresh one, and then it hits this little lever right there. Whenever you spun him around, see the lever goes in, and then when you release it, the lever would go out, hit the cap, and explode the itty bitty bit of gunpowder or whatever it was that was in the cap. So that is how Thunder Punch He-Man worked. Such a cool piece of machinery, like plastic machinery. It's so cool. Yeah, very cool. Okay, that's the last Masters figure. You know what? I kind of want to go a bit longer just to put in some GoBots in there, guys, because we just got through the Masters. But now we have some GoBots. Now, if you guys want to hang, you guys. Oh wait, there's still Stinkor, but you know what? Stinkor's hanging out with the slime pits. That's okay. Okay, you guys. Should we do some? How much time? Let's see what the time is here. Okay, we're only 7 minutes over. This is okay, guys. I'm gonna go a bit over. I'm gonna keep going because I want to put in some GoBots. Let's do this. Let's put in some GoBots. Can you reach this thing? Okay, GoBots. Everyone loves GoBots, right? Right? Yeah. So you know what? I remember several years ago, no one gave 2 snaps about GoBots. No one cared about GoBots. And then I was always into them. People made fun of me. People made fun of me at TFCon. It was like, oh, Goober likes GoBots. And I was like, yeah, what's it to you? And now everyone loves GoBots. And I'm like, told ya. But I think I liked it when GoBots were not popular because then I could buy them for really cheap. And people, so what? People laughed at me. I don't care. I get cheap GoBots, yo. So I didn't care if people were laughing at me. But now everyone loves GoBots and I can't find them for cheap anymore. So that sucks. Lame. So I'm still going to get my GoBots whenever I can. And I think someone just joined the chat here. I see that Scale Down show. Hey, Scale Down, what's up? Yo, Scale Down. Good to see you, my friend. And he says, that's a really good shape. That's a really good shape for a toy that had fire in it. Yeah, right. Thunder Punch He-Man was always on fire. And right, I use it still. Whenever you bust a cap in his ass, whenever you bust a cap in Thunder Punch He-Man, you can still smell like the smell of the gunpowder. So it's literally burning. It's crazy. So funny. Truck versus Gun. What's up, buddy? Yes, you've caught the end. We're just at the end, but I'm gonna go on for a little bit longer. Truck versus Gun, just because you showed up. I'm gonna go a bit longer for you, bro. Actually, no, I was actually intending to go a bit longer because I want to do some GoBots now. We just packaged up all the Masters of the Universe that I had. I could put it in the box, but now we're gonna package up some GoBots, which is gonna be just as much fun, if not more fun, even. So let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna move some stuff over here. Move some stuff to make this easier going here. Da-da-da. Okay, cool. Okay, what else we got? We got Scale Down makes laughy face. Good. Scale Down says, how do you think I feel now that everything I liked as a kid is popular now? I know, right? Yeah, same thing. Everything that we liked as a kid is popular and like 5 times the price that we want to pay for it. Whatever. It's you know what? There's always a way. There's still ways to make it. I still find deals. There's still ways to make deals. You do have to hunt a bit more now to find deals, but it's still a thing. I feel very fortunate. I feel blessed that I was an active collector years ago when it was cheaper to get them, and I did manage to acquire, as you can see, I acquired most of the things that I really like before they got super expensive. So I'm happy for that. I'm very thankful for that, actually. So Yeah, maybe you guys can relate to me too. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already found a lot of your own grails, and you probably treasure them as I do mine, and you're probably also thankful that you managed to, hopefully you guys also managed to find your grails at a time when they were not super skyrocket prices. Ninja says, it's true, I made fun of Guru. Yeah, Ninja says it's true. He made fun of me for liking GoBots. And you stand by it, you still mock the wise and altruistic GoBots army, Ninja. You still mock the GoBots, that lovely race of machines. Hooray, says Truck versus Gun. Cool. Yes, Truck versus Gun. Hooray, we are still on the air. So enjoy, buddy. Enjoy, because now we're going to take apart Gobatron. We're going to start taking apart some GoBots. So yeah, I'll start over here. I had some GoBots over with the Masters. I had some GoBots mixed with my Masters Universe stuff. So let's go do this. Let's go do this. I'll change the angle here just for kicks. Let's have some fun with the angle. Okay, here we go. Cool. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, so we got some fun to have here. I still have a few more Ziploc bags. The stream is over. The stream is over when I run out of Ziploc bags. All right. So we've got first GoBot of the evening. What's his name? Safety? Safe? No, wait. Oh, rescue. Yeah, rescue. My favorite little ambulance. Kind of reminds me of First Aid from Transformers G1. But yeah, so we're gonna put rescue in the bag, and we're gonna put rescue in a nice little box there. Okay, and I don't know what this guy's name is, but he's also one of my very old GoBots. Ninja says yes because Machine Robo is better than GoBots. Oh, okay. So Ninja corrects himself and says he stands by mocking my affinity for GoBots because he says Machine Robo is superior. And yeah, okay, I'll give you that. The Machine Robo has a lot going for it. But GoBots, man, Tonka. I mean, you know what? Yes, Machine Robo is ultra cool, but I still say, nah, I'm still, regardless, dude, I'm still standing by GoBots. I'm still standing by them. I'm still a fan of my GoBots. And we've got Pathfinder. Super cool. His arms are kind of, it's hard to find him. It's hard to find him used with nice arms. So his arms are, I mean, the paint's nice, but he's all floppy. But he looks cool. So I got Space, or is his name Spacey? No, wait. Oh no, sorry, Pathfinder. Yeah, Spacey is the space shuttle. I don't have a good, I have Spacey, but it's really floppy. I do not have a good Spacey. I want to find a good Spacey in good shape. That guy's hard to find. I found him a few, like, again, back in the day when GoBots were like worth nothing, I found Spacey all over the place, and now I can't find him. So if anyone finds a Spacey for me in good shape with not floppy joints, let me know. This guy, I don't think this is a GoBot. This is one of those weird, like, remember how not only were there GoBots, but at the time of GoBots' popularity in the 80s, there was also like an innumerable number of GoBot knockoffs. There was GoBot knockoffs. Transformers were always top tier. Then GoBots were like the poor man's Transformer, and then there were even lesser priced than GoBots knockoffs. And this is one of the GoBots knockoffs, like converters. I think they're called car converters. So this is one of those converters. I think it uses the same mold as one of the GoBots, maybe from the Puzzler combiner. But this is definitely a converter. I think he's so cool because of his color. I love that teal. So cool. He transforms into a convertible of some kind. But I'm not going to transform him because he's so dusty. I'm going to clean up all these guys. I'm gonna before I actually put them back on shelves again, I will dust everything so that they will be dust-free and able to transform cleanly. Okay, next GoBot. This is one of my favorites, and this is one of my originals from childhood. I have had this guy ever since childhood. Now, this is my first or second GoBot I ever owned. This actual piece. It's so far back in my memory, because again, remember, GoBots is before Transformers. So this is even, this GoBot that I own, this is so far back in my memory, I cannot remember if I had him first or the other one I'm going to show you. But this is, I even forget his name, because I know the black version, which I also have here, the black version is, oh, she's loose. The black version is Crasher. But I don't know what his white version is called. I don't know what his name is. And I don't think I ever did. But he was the first, possibly the first GoBot I ever had before Transformers. He transforms into a race car. No, it's not Mirage, as someone, Skeldan suggested Mirage. No, Mirage is close though. He is a race car, this guy. But Mirage was a G1 Transformer, an Autobot. So it's not Mirage. But if anyone knows who he is, let me know. So he's one of my favorites. I like him to death. He's awesome. And of course, I just showed you Crasher. I have Crasher here as well, which is his female counterpart and a much more popular character in the actual cartoons. It even says Crasher on the side there. But as you can see, all my words are backwards on this camera. So it doesn't say Crasher. It says Reshark. There you go. Reshark. And Skeldan's laughing. Cool. Fun, all fun stuff. Now, also, I think it was James Coleman who pointed out that this guy's name is Vamp. He's also one of my favorites. He's such a cool guy, Vamp. You know, he's dusty. He's dusty, because I haven't dusted this shelf in ages, but he is in perfect condition. He's one of my most highest quality, best condition GoBots. He's one of the GoBots I have in best condition. His eyeballs, see how shiny his eyeballs are? They're in his paint apps. I guess he doesn't have much paint apps, but he's in such good condition. Not even used, no scratches on him at all. He's just really nice condition, really nice condition. So that's Vamp. I like Vamp a lot. He's just so cool. He's so menacing looking. And then okay, so that's Vamp. Put him aside there. Yeah, Ninjatron says also named. The white Crasher was also named Crasher. The recolors didn't have unique names. Interesting. So he's still called Crasher. Thanks, Ninja. That's interesting to know. I did not know that. I'm going to show you now my other first GoBot, which I mentioned. I don't know if this one was my first or if the white Crasher was my first, but they were neck and neck. I definitely got these one after the other. So this is also my first GoBot that I ever got. His name is, I forget his name too, but I always loved this guy so much. You could take the missiles off his arms, and on him, one of the pins, ever since I was a kid, when I was a kid and playing with him as a child, one of the pins in his arms, you can see is missing. So one of his pins fell out very early on, but I wasn't perturbed because when his pin fell out, I used it as a play feature, and I just took off his whole arm. I was like, oh, now his whole arm can go off, and his whole arm becomes a missile. So I just used his entire arm as its own little missile, as its own weapon. And separately from that, his missile could come off as well and fire as separately. But those are harder to get off now because they're stiff. So I'm not going to take them. I'm not going to take the missiles off because they're harder. They're harder. They're stiff now, but they're stiff. But this guy's so cool. I always loved his transformation. I love this cute little face. So cool. He's one of my favorites. All his stickers are still in great shape too. So really cool guy. Don't know his name. And okay, almost done, guys. Give me let's do. Oh man, we're getting there. Okay. Fightor. We're gonna go with the bingo. This is the bingo round now. This is the lightning round. Fightor. Everyone loves Fightor. His chrome is still awesome. I love Fightor. He was the first GoBot I ever wanted. He wasn't the first one I got. He was the first one I ever wanted. When I first saw GoBots advertised, I was like, I want this one. But it took me years before I actually finally got him secondhand. Turbo, also one of my favorite GoBots. One of the first ones I wanted. Didn't get him until many years later. Love Turbo. This one's in pretty good shape. He's also very dusty. Turbo. I liked how in the cartoon he just shot lasers straight out of his fists. So cool. Now I have Swindler. I think he's like the same character. My brain wants to think he's the same character as Swindle from G1 Transformers because but his name's Jeep. I think it's the Jeeper guy, Jeeper man. His head is a tire attached to his. It's like, look at that weird looking head. It's just the strangest choice of body makeup. But yeah, that's him. He's a funny guy. And then I've got. I'm going to show you. Okay. Oh wait, what else? Okay, I've got this weird truck guy. He's really cool. Don't know his name. Very dusty, but very in perfect condition. Under the dust is like perfect paint. Also, Loco. He's a locomotive. His chrome is really good. I like him a lot. He's really cool. Loco. Also, I want to show you guys, I have 2 Psykills, which is super fun. 2 Psykills, and they're in great shape. Ah! There goes the wheel. The wheels are falling off. But yeah, here's Psykill with both his wheels. both his wheels in super good shape. Oh, yeah, thank you, Ninja. Jeeper Creeper. Jeeper Creeper was the Jeep guy's name, the weird Jeep guy. But yeah, my cycle's so nice. So nice. And he's got a twin. He's got Nemesis cycle. But I don't have the tires for him. I don't have the tires for him. Oh, the truck guy's name is Trax. Thanks, Ninja. But yeah, I don't have the tires for him. I want to get the tires for him someday. But I've got Nemesis. I've got Cycle and Nemesis cycle. It's so cool. I only discovered he existed a few years ago. I think I picked this guy up at TFCon. And I was like, what? There's a Nemesis cycle? He exists? I was like, no way, no freaking way. So I picked him up. So I got Cycle and Nemesis cycle. And when Cycle's wheels keep falling off, it's so weird. So now, as we know, okay, wait, also a good Renegade Gobot, Tank. Wasn't his name just Tank? He's just Tank, that's his name. It's just weird, just Tank. I like him. I like how he's just so simple. And of course, how can we forget the classic all-time Leader 1, the Optimus Prime to the Guardians. So yes, this is Leader 1, the original Leader 1. Oh, Shattered Glass Cycle. Shattered Glass Cycle suggests Scale Dan. That's cool. This could be Shattered Glass Cycle. But wait, if that's Shattered Glass Cycle, that means he'd have to be a good guy, right? Nemesis Cycle still looks kind of bad, but maybe he's like bad, like good bad, like he's like cool. He's like a punker. He's like just a cool guy. He's just a cool bad guy, a cool good guy. Oh, right. Ninja says there's a blue leader one. So yes, I never got the blue leader one. I actually was not that interested in the blue leader one. I thought the blue leader one was like cheap looking. Okay, a couple more left. I've got this cool. This was like one of the weird like standalone like exclusive GoBots that was only through mail order, I think. So I got him from a BotCon. The only BotCon I ever went to, I got this guy from a BotCon. An exclusive mail order GoBot. Don't know what his name is, but he was like mail order guy. Great condition, basically mint. Some guy at a BotCon table was selling off a whole bunch of these guys. So glad I got him. And my only, I got a couple of the what are they called? Jumbo GoBots? What are they called? Giant King GoBots? What are they called? Jumbo GoBots, Killer GoBots, whatever. But I got two of the big guys, and these guys are in great condition too. I'm really happy I have these guys in such good condition. Forget their names, Baron Von something maybe, and this guy's the super future guy, futuristic, future machine. Forget their names, but these guys are in great shape. This guy has all his decals in really nice condition. This guy's also nice. His decal's kind of not as great, but his paint is awesome. So these are my Jumbo GoBots. I forgot their names. Jumbo GoBots and Mighty GoBots, Mighty Vehicles GoBots, and oh, Super GoBots. Thank you, Ninja. Super GoBots, Super GoBots, and okay. So that's, look at this. Oh, and also this dump truck guy. I don't care about him. He's a dump. No, I do want the blue version of him too. I got the red dump truck guy, and I want the blue one too. But I don't really care that much about the dump truck. Yeah, and then I got a little Brontosaurus, and I have, okay, what else? Now it's just like, now I'm just picking off that 619. 6'7", huh? Okay, anyway, so I'm done showcasing all this. Look at this empty nest now, guys. This freaking empty nest. What happened? Castle Grayskull has been freaking, oh wait! Oh! Look at this, I forgot. All right, damn it, I forgot at the top. I totally forgot. My best buddy and yours, Buzz Off. How could I, because they were at the very top, I forgot about that. So I got Buzz Off, and his wings are still good. I like Buzz Off, so I forgot. Yeah, it's Buzz Off. But I don't have his helmet. I don't have his helmet or his weapon. I've just got, yeah, so Buzz Off is cool. And of course, geez, I can't believe I forgot to showcase. Look at this. I totally forgot. That's my armpit. Sorry, guys. That's my armpit. And look, well, speaking of armpits, he is kind of like a armpity kind of guy. He's a fuzzy armpit of a Masters of the Universe figure. So as I showed before briefly, he is one of mine and Kami Kaiju's favorite figures. It's Mossman. He's my buddy. He's always like, I'm angry, but I'm also magical. I'm angry, but I'm a good guy. Like, hey. He looks like he's saying, yeah, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, so he looks like Little John. Like, yeah. He looks like a cross between Little John, or he's that guy from WWE. He always says, damn. Yeah, he's that guy who just says, damn, what's his name? Ron Williams, something, Ninjatron, what's his name? So he looks like that guy from WWE. Like he's always in that, or he looks like Rick James. Rick James! He looks like that, or like Little Richard. He looks like someone who's always singing, like he's always like in his death metal high notes. Wah! Like from Iron Maiden, he's just crushing it. That is the spirit of Mossman. You are. I saved the best for last, my friends. Mossman just captures the spirit of hip hop, heavy metal, opera, you name it. Butt fuzz, belly lint. Ron Simmons, thank you, Ninjatron. Yeah, so I really like my Mossman. Really cool. Really cool. Oh, so that is epic. Oh, hey, Devin Mack. What's up, Devin Mack? Devin Mack says, haha, Ron Simmons, I kind of see it. Yup, you're right? You see it too, bro, right? Skeldan says, oh, I can smell him through the screen. Oh, wait. Are you thinking of Mossman, or are you thinking of Stinkor, Skeldan? Like, he still smells. My Stinkor still smells. I love it. He's so cool. So Stinkor is the smelliest guy, but I guess Stinkor, in real life, Stinkor and Mossman would have been buddies. They'd be like, yeah, guys, hey, let's up. Hey, you know what? Hey, Mossman, hey, Stinkor, let's just say, oh gosh, that's tough. That's hard. Hey, Mossman, hey, Stinkor, let's do a high five. High five. Wah! Hey, you know what? What's even better? You know what's even better? For high five? What? What's even better than a high five? Hey, bud, you know what's even better than a high five? Yeah, what? What's better than a high five? Wow! Oh yeah, he also looks like Bobcat Goldthwait. Like his face, it looks like Bobcat Goldthwait. You know that guy from the Police Academy movies that was always like, wow, I'm crazy. He's like, yeah. So, hey, bud, you know what's even better than a high five? Wow, what's better than a high five? Wow, what's even better than a high five? A kiss. Mwah. There, I made them kiss. Guys, if this is your first time in the Radzone, please take this as a post warning for kissing events happen in the Radzone all the time. This is part of what we do. So now by the way, you're welcome. This is your first time ever seeing this exclusive moment of Stinkor and Mossman kissing. You're welcome. So yeah, I'm glad you guys were here to see that. It was an exclusive Radzone moment just for you, Skeldan, just for you, Psychographics, just for you, Truck vs. Gun, and everyone else in the crew here. And also, it's for Noah, no, her, none at all. Noah, geez. Noah, nowhere, none. I'm just reading one of the person's names here, the person's handle here. Noah, nowhere, none at all. Well, welcome to the Radzone. And he or she says, hi here from PCF. PCF, what does PCF stand for? Prince, no, is that like a location? What's PCF? PCF stands for pretty cute finger. PCF stands for punk chicken fungus. PCF stands for particular Cro-Magnon fighter. Oh well. Oh no! Truck vs. Gun says my son's. Truck vs. Gun. He's calling me out, guys. Truck vs. Gun says my son says you said a bad word. No, I didn't. Did I say a bad word? I'm sorry, Truck vs. Gun, for saying a bad word. I was not myself. What happened? Bad party Paul. Bad party Paul. So wait, Skeldan says Mossman's texture set off my ADHD bad texture sensor. Yes, it did, and I am thankful for that as well. What a great childhood memory. Ninja says he did. Kids should not be influenced by his debauchery. Uh-oh. I already forget what you're referencing, Ninja. Thank you. Prairie Comics Festival Discord. Thank you. Of course, guys. Yes, shout out to my crew at Prairie Comics Festival. Prairie Comics Festival here in town. Those are the guys that I do those sketches. When I showed you my sketches, the sketches that I showed you at the beginning of the Radzone, this episode. I do those sketches with my gang, with my crew at the Prairie Comics Festival, at the Comic Coven weekly comic book hangout, and that's super fun. So yay, good to see you. Really great to see you. I wasn't sure. Is it Glenn? Is it Steph? Who is it? It's one of you guys. But great. And also Ninjatron also made a great. He made a great interpretation of PCF, Pineapple Crunch Father. That's actually, I almost wish it was Pineapple Crunch Father. That's really great. I think I want to make a character with that name or start a punk band with that name. I played bass for Pineapple Crunch Father. I'm so cool. Wait, hang on 1 second. What? 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I'll be right there. I have a plan. Wait, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. I'm going to make something of this. I'm going to make something of myself here. Watch this. Watch this. We got a few minutes left. I played bass for Pineapple Crunch Father. Check out the Radzone. It's Rad. It's Pineapple Crunch Father. Yeah, Pineapple Crunch Father. Okay, so guys, we're almost done. I know you guys are like, no, don't go, Party Paul. What are we gonna do without you? But you know what? It's gonna be fine. We're just gonna be parting ways for a week, and then I'll see you guys next week. But I'm gonna show you guys one more thing. I want to show you guys what I've packed up, because now look at this empty nest. Gobotron is empty. Eternia is empty. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do now? So oh wait, hey, another guy. Transformer Joe 1980. Hello, Transformer Joe 1986. Nice to meet you. He says, got here just in time for the musical interlude. Yes, you got here just in time for the musical interlude. So that means you did not, the evening is not wasted. Yes. I am happy you're here, Transformer Joe of 1986. And Truck vs. Gun says, always end on a solo. Yeah, bro, gotcha. You gotta. So, yeah, we have an empty nest now. I miss my babies. Oh, they grow up so fast. But I'm going to show you guys what I've done with my packing so far. I'm actually really proud of myself that I've gotten this far so fast. Last week, we started packing up my first box last week. Since last week, I've packed up that box fully and several others. So check this out. I want to show you guys the work I've done in packing. I think I've done a pretty bang-up job. Check this out. So this is what we did today with He-Man, and the GoBots are kind of messy, but I got He-Man going, so it's a good start. This is the latest box. A lot to go. But look, these are the boxes I did already. So this box to the brim, full of stuff. This box, even bigger box, full of stuff. So, and I think this was the first box I did, also full now. So I've got 3 massive boxes completely full, ready and packed, ready to be whisked away, to make room to move those giant, massive shelving units that I need to move in order to make the room for the new shelving units. So that is the reason for the season. It is why we are doing this whole thing to begin with. So that is all the time we have today for this edition of the Radzone. Oh gosh, this is crazy. There's no room left. Okay, so guys, thank you for joining the Radzone this week. I am your host, Party Paul, and it was a pleasure to hang out with you guys. I hope you had a great time, because I sure did. So thanks for hanging out, and until next time, till all are one, till all are one. Okay? And if you like what I'm doing here, please like and subscribe to my channel here, and also follow me on Instagram, which has exclusive content there that you can't find here. Also at my Instagram is also Party Paul Go or Paul Goober, same thing on Instagram. And follow me there, follow me here. Stay tuned for more Radzone live stream stuff next week, same time, same place. Okay, it's over, says Ninja. Truck vs. Gun says, have a good night all. Yes, have a good night all indeed, everybody. Great to see everyone, as usual. And Kemi Kaiju says, gotta jet home now. Talk to you later. Bye, baby. And you guys, yes, thanks for hanging out. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. It's a pleasure. So I said the thing, did the stuff till all are one, and say it with me. Until next time, stay rad. Stay rad. Stay rad. Stay rad, stay smelly, stay rad. Until next time. Stay rad. Stay cool, gang, as Ninja says. Stay rad, my friends. Love you all. Bye.